adult learning is never culturally neutral. In Week 7, we examine how cultural, linguistic, and socioeconomic realities shape what adults know, how they participate, and what they perceive as possible within educational spaces. For education, this means designing learning experiences that honor lived experience, expand access, and promote equity across diverse communities. Cultural influences affect communication styles, help-seeking behavior, and expectations about authority, collaboration, and feedback. Linguistic influences shape comprehension, confidence, and participation, especially for multilingual adults who may possess deep expertise yet have limited access to the dominant academic language. Socioeconomic influences affect time, transportation, access to technology, childcare, work schedules, and stress. When these conditions are ignored, learning becomes exclusionary. When they are acknowledged, instruction becomes responsive and humane. Inclusive instructional design begins with the assumption that barriers are often structural rather than personal. Effective adult learning uses multiple means of representation, expression, and engagement. Visual supports, captions, translated materials, flexible deadlines, and varied participation options are not accommodations added at the end. They are essential design principles. Animations can illustrate abstract concepts such as schema, identity, and systems of privilege, while narration can guide attention and reduce cognitive overload. The goal is not simplification. The goal is accessibility with rigor. Adult identity is central to learning. Adults enter educational settings with professional histories, family roles, community commitments, and prior experiences of success or marginalization. These identities influence motivation, trust, and willingness to take intellectual risks. Power and positionality matter because educators and learners do not begin from equal social locations. Race, language, class, gender, immigration status, and disability shape how authority is experienced and how knowledge is validated. A culturally responsive educator reflects on positionality, invites dialogue, and recognizes that expertise is distributed across the learning community. Culturally responsive adult learning integrates these principles into every stage of instruction. It values prior knowledge, connects content to community realities, and creates space for critical reflection. It asks not only, what should adults learn, but also whose knowledge counts, whose voices are centered, and who benefits from this design. In this framework, adult education becomes a practice of inclusion, dignity, and transformative learning.